This next poem is called Ode to Robert Flanagan. And I checked with a friend to make sure that grammatically Belleville DeVoe functions, because it's the name of the group, functions as a group noun, to make sure that my grammar was correct on this. Before gangsta rap overtook us and Belleville DeVoe was still fresh, there you were in your green suit, your gray suit, your blue silk shirt and tie. Neon lights flashing while the bass moved us from the front of the store to the clearance rack. When you said, "Can I help you find anything?" I doubt you wanted the real answer. Your light yellow Alfa Romeo was out of place in Ohio, so easy to follow home after the mall's 9 p.m. closing. You twirled in your living room, skinny Adonis, shirtless in white jeans, while we watched through the binoculars. Thank you for not closing the blinds. How many nights did it take before you decided to pull the gun? Our worshipful tan citation parked so many nights in your cul-de-sac. Who else could have wanted you as badly as we did? Who could have ever meant you harm, our lovely shopkeeper of Berman's fine leather and goods? Thank you for not pulling the trigger. Thank you for not putting on a shirt. This next poem is one of the longer ones again. It's called Rear Window, Suburban Style. And it came from, I've been reading a lot of different poetry books about marriage, and kind of getting a little bit sick of the rhetoric that pops up a lot about marriage and how people, I mean, it just sounds like a really terrible thing that you would never want to do, you know? And so this is sort of my response to having read a lot of things like The Beauty of the Husband and such. Rear Window, Suburban Style. I don't trust any text using the word marriage bed after 1872. The year in which Susan B. Anthony was arrested for casting a ballot, but also the year Thomas Hardy published his novel Under the Greenwood Tree, where a woman flits about with a secret she would never tell, which solidifies my issue with the word. It implies the speaker will be a melodramatic fool, not to be trusted on issues such as these. The same goes for men who refer to their wives as my bride after 1917. Another arbitrary date in which any number of metaphorically glorious things, such as the birth of poet Robert Lowell, the start of the term for the first female member of the U.S. Congress, and the inaugural performance of the Pulitzer Prize-winning play, Why Marry, all happened. If you cannot understand that your life together extends beyond your wedding night, then pish-posh on you. Ladies, you are not exempt. Calling your husband father after 1952 indicates a lack of understanding of the new and exciting world of companionate marriage that became popular in the 19th century. Frankly, it was probably even creepy to do it in '52 when little Jimmy Boyd released I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, which also puts an erect penis uncomfortably close to my Freudian line. I want a poet I can trust about marriage. One that looks like my neighbor Bill taking out the recycling in his Bermuda shorts and sounds like his power saw humming in the garage while he builds his wife the new corner shelf she demanded after seeing my husband through his workshop window, constructing something fabulous and wooden. I didn't have the heart to tell her that he was just building shelves to keep the Tupperware from tumbling every time I opened the kitchen cabinet. The truth blows the rhetoric of the nag completely out of the water, so I say, Raquel, Tim just built me an Art Deco jewelry armoire with mahogany marqueterie. I'd invite you in to see it, but the house is a little cluttered right now, what with all the piles of fashionable clothing and high-tech kitchen gadgets that he has recently purchased for my comfort and pleasure. And whammo, Raquel's got herself a new corner shelf to display her Mammy Moo collection. And as Father and I settle at night into our marriage bed, it occurs to me that I don't give a shit what the poets say or what the neighbors build. I'm just thankful I'm no longer buried in plastic. This next poem is actually not an event from my own life. It's an event from Ashley Good's life. And so if you have seen Ashley, he's here with Yes Yes Books tonight, and this is a poem for Ashley. It's called Love Song 2. So if you've got a better title, I'm taking title requests Any suggestions you have, I would love to have them. So love song 2. But baby, I got a casserole, and all my friends are waiting. I don't have the time to kiss your ruby lips up and down. I don't have the time to stroke your clairol hair. I don't have the time to accept your body as collateral for this loan of love I give to you. The cheese is burning in the 400 degrees, and by now they've drunk all the wine. I've missed the meal, but may make dessert, so please, baby, baby, just put down your skirt. It's hard to be, Ashley. It's hard. It's a rough one. Sorry. Is that only funny to me? That's only funny to me, isn't it? Anybody else? Okay, like 2 or 3 people. I'm sorry. That was very self-indulgent of me. I apologize to you all out there who didn't find that nearly as funny as I did. Perhaps this next poem will be redeeming. Maybe not. I've just got, actually I think I have I have 3 more poems including this. And this poem, parts of this poem are based on a true story, and you can sort of just guess which ones are true. It's called The Girl Who Had Not Even One Chicken. Julie had a chicken when she was 10, a Rhode Island red, quite cleverly named Red, who would sit on her head and never pooped, not even when the neighbor boys would taunt Polo Tropical, Julie's chicken, on the grill. Having never seen the fast food commercial, the innuendo was lost on Red. After almost a year, her parents made her get rid of it when a neighbor said, "I heard your chicken this morning," which is suburban Fort Lauderdale cul-de-sac-ese for, "Hasn't this indulgence gone a little far?" I wish Julie had kept that chicken, because by now she'd have at least 400, which historically is the exact number needed by a wife to bribe the king to let her spend the night in her husband's bed in the castle. Which seems unfair, since prostitutes were actually given chickens for similar such things. Why would they take from us what they so willingly give to other women? Why are we paying? From here on out, I'm keeping all my chickens for myself. My Appenzeller Spitzhavens will pick apart the asphalt of my apartment complex parking lot, while my Brabanters forage in the Whataburger dumpster next door. They will bring back scraps and shiny things, presents for their queen, and I will say, "I would never part with you, my lovely chicken minions." And soon we'd rule all of Midtown with our clucking and preening. But what if one day my chickens become too much for Tim and he leaves? What if I no longer hear the reassuring sound of breakfast dishes long after I've hit the snooze for the 3rd time? What if those aren't his flannel pajamas at the foot of the bed, but just another chicken, a Minorca who's flighty and friendly but does not bear confinement well? What if there's no waking up from this abjection dream, and I'm stuck scrubbing my own toilet and cleaning every empty bookshelf with a feather duster forever? Just thinking about it makes me want to trade in these chickens I do not have for the return of his worn back to the bed he has not yet left. Except King John's been dead 800 years or more, so I'm not sure what the hen-to-husband exchange rate is these days, nor who I could even get to broker such a delicate deal. This one's another short one. It's called You Motorcycle, Me Minivan. When you rumble by me, know this. My alarm is set too sensitive to be parked on this city street. The Jeep and the red Mustang almost set me off, but they moved away just in time. When I feel your hum, the stick figure family of 4 on my back window trembles, as if the mother in the pencil skirt may become burlesque, her flat vinyl chest leading the peel until there is only a hole between the fisherman father and the ballerina-skirted girl. If you find her later clinging to the side of your gas tank, think of me, parked here at the corner of Broad and High, my meter slowly running out.